All right, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were pointing
All right,
at it.
So if you watched the last episode that we did, you will see us getting our, selves completely destroyed by not having the right parts on hand. So that's step one, is make sure the parts that you order are the right parts. Because that was embarrassing. Way to start off your YouTube channel, by the way.
Or
with a giant fail.
Or you will be emotionally crushed.
Yeah, like
when the parts don't fit.
Ask Alex. Like, no, I was like pacing for like a solid 45 minutes because I was just livid that we got the wrong parts. But we have the right parts here. It should be a fairly simple, straightforward install. We've looked everything up. It should be easy. So. Into the car we go.
To rock and roll.
Okay, so yeah, so we've started working on the what are they? Sway bars, and we're trying to get these end links off. Will it focus? Will it focus?
Take that as a hard no. Not today, Satan.
So yeah, right here, and these bolts are just completely fucked. They're completely like jacked up, but yeah, these bolts are completely rusted out. So we stripped the bottom one. We're probably gonna have to cut it off, but right now we're trying to take the top one out so we can get the strut bar, the sway bar out. We're like having to like back it off and then focus,
clean it.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna even, like, this thing's just gonna be out of focus as shit. So, but basically we're having to back the nuts off out, put them back on, clean it, clean the threads. Back threads, back threads, back threads. It's painstaking, and we're probably still gonna have to cut it. You can tell, like, yeah. We just removed the boot trying to do some crazy shit, but. Okay.
I'm gonna call my wife, tell her we got 1 bolt.
For real. 5 hours, 1 bolt. Oh my god. We have the first one. Now we're gonna move to this side.
Why? Do we know why in the office?
We're gonna do the second one. I don't know, man. So Alex is gonna go get his die grinder now, because that's where we're at. Yeah, got that sway bar disconnected right there. Got the other end disconnected as well. So we're gonna take off these mounts that are right there, right there. I'm gonna take those off, and then when Alex gets back, we will. We're just gonna fucking cut those. The bottom ends of the end links. We're just gonna snip them. I'm dead. So now that we have the stock sway bar, I can't even talk anymore. Now that we have the stock sway bar out, we're gonna toss the white line in, and then I'm gonna put that cross member. I'm gonna take that cross member and I'm gonna just put all the bolts back in there, and then we can just worry about getting the end links bolted up correctly, and we'll go from there. All right. So here we are back in the garage, taking a little food break. Mans is back. Came back with the Dremel, so we're gonna cut those end links off. I have the camera died, so I got the sway bar in place. So we just need to put the mounts back up, swap out the end links, and finish installing that front, and then hopefully do the rear. Hopefully, in theory. So Man's here is gonna fucking Dremel off those end link nuts and bolts, and we're just gonna cut them sons of bitches off. Cause
Or I might cut myself.
Either way.
Honestly, either way.
Either way, it's gonna be a successful evening. So, you know.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Stupid fucking little shards of asshole.
I'm gonna start taking that back one apart.
Alright. You do that.
Okay. So this is what we ended up having to do, or
Professional work.
sliced it. Slice and dice. So that's what we're gonna do on the other side. And while he was doing that, I removed the rear sway bar, which of course is not focusing because fuck my life. There it goes. Yeah, removed the rear sway bar. There it is on the ground, and it took me like 30 seconds. Not 30 seconds. It took me like 5 minutes, not even. Like, I'm confident that I can get this entire rear sway bar installed in the time that's going to take Alex to like cut the next nut.
We have to cut something else?
Yeah,
What am I cutting?
you'll find out. Get in frame. All right, well, yesterday was an absolute hellscape. One problem after another.
It was a clown fiesta.
So what ended up happening was after the last bit that you guys saw, it started raining, actually. So we kind of just stopped and ended up just wrapping it up. Like, we really didn't care about the rain.
We had to take a second to put stuff away.
Yeah, we like ended up just putting stuff away, getting the camera out of the rain, and we were like, it was one of those things, like, it was nice weather, so it was just a random like spring shower. So we were like, all right, well, let's just finish this up best we can. And actually, it ended up ending pretty easy, but with having to cut the end links off and with all the other like randomness that went wrong. But yeah, we got it all in. The end links were a little bit tricky. Just because measuring them and getting them, sized up the way they needed to be, and then trying to get them, into the sway bar. You have to adjust it, so you end up having to shrink it to get it to fit in, and then you have to readjust it, once it's actually in the sway bar and in the frame, and everything's actually installed.
The dremeling was, we took steps. We were like, all right, first, let's get some Allen keys going. We can get this done.
Yeah.
And then, it was what, maybe like half an hour of working on one bolt, and it's stripped. So we're like, all right, whatever. Different bolt, it strips. Be right back. I'm gonna get my Dremel. That honestly was probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, that was
trying to get those bolts off.
Yeah, trying to get those front end links off just ate up so much of our time.
And didn't you end up taking apart the rear end like twice?
Yeah, I had to take it apart twice because, again, like even watching the YouTube videos, they weren't the kit that I was installing, and we had a lot of extra hardware that, again, was not like labeled in any way that really made sense. So we had to figure out what hardware went to each thing, and I ended up having to take the rear end apart twice in order to get everything to fit the way my kit was supposed to fit. So that was another challenge. But all in all, like, now that we know how to do it, you know,
we could do it again.
We could certainly do it again.
Buy ratcheting wrenches.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
You don't know when you're gonna need them.
Ratcheting wrenches. Don't do this if you don't have ratcheting wrenches. 14 mil. Just get a 14 mil ratcheting wrench and you'll be fine. If you can't afford a whole set of ratcheting wrenches, get a 14 mil. Find a buddy who has a 14 mil ratcheting wrench, because like doing it with a regular spanner wrench is, you're not. You're going to be underneath that car for like 45 minutes to an hour per end link bolt. Ratcheting wrenches are key. But all in all, let's cut to the car.
Yep.
All right, so let's take this baby out on a
little road trip.
Let's take it out on the little road trip thing.
I really thought you were gonna hit that curb.
Thought about it. No. Just gonna, you know, it definitely feels super, super tight now.
Warming up the tires, NASCAR.
All right. Make sure there's no...
Ooh. Nope, no squeaks. Nope, nothing's cracking. Did good. Did good.
Did good?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, hello.
It's very, very stiff now. Like, the sway bars, those sway bars and end links, like, this car feels very different. It's very tight in a very good way. All right, let's take it out on the actual road. It feels good so far.
Okay, let's see. I think the biggest factor too will be when we actually turn with some speed.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit.
Well, the way home, I'm going to take a different route, so we'll actually be able to feel it. Like, because this way's pretty straight.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why I like it. So do you have like, is that the belt line?
No, this is my turbo.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it almost sounds like a supercharger one, honestly.
I mean, I guess.
Maybe you need a louder turbo.
I promise you it's a turbo. I seen it.
We are here.
We're at the Mapco.
This music is horrible. I'll hold this for a quick. Yeah. Give me a second.
Not as good as the OG slushy.
You know who has the best slushies? Dodges. They have like 20 flavors.
All right. We got slushies.
Yep. Delicious. They're okay.
Yeah, I got a Jolly Rancher one because the Blue Icy wasn't ready, and I'm not a fan. It's
so sweet.
So sweet.
Like the candy just melted in your mouth.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but you know, whatever. It's a tasty treat.
It's better than no tasty treat.
Exactly.
The corn dogs are in your way?
A little bit. How to adjust the corn dogs. It feels very planted in these turns.
Yeah, I feel a lot more from, you know, on the butt dyno.
On the butt dyno?
On the butt dyno, I feel way more like everything. Yes, I know a dyno measures power. No, it's still the butt dyno.
It's still the butt dyno.
For all you people that want to, you know, call me out on that, it's still the butt dyno.
You know, but all in all, I would highly recommend, 10 out of 10, would recommend if you have a WRX, I would highly recommend getting this because it makes it like a huge noticeable difference.
And we're not even on the stiffest setting.
For the front, it's on the softest setting, and then for the rear, it's on the hardest setting.
No, mid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mid, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was mid setting. Yeah. So, softest in front, medium in the rear, and it's a huge improvement in the driving of the car. All in all, highly recommend, and yeah, we're just gonna call it here. You know, I guess subscribe if you want. I'd like it. Give us.
And you'd probably like it too, honestly. Yeah, I mean, just being honest here.
But yeah, so I guess subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends so you guys can make fun of like how dumb we are. And
Up next is coilovers.
Next is coilovers or aero mods, whatever comes in first. All right, see you guys.
My car is not here, dude.